Hey, back with another trailer review. Uh, this time I am going to be reviewing Wonder Woman. So, if you're one of those people who don't like watching trailers, don't watch this. Maybe, you know, come back when you see the movie. I don't know. But either way, if you don't want to watch the trailer, you don't want to hear a review of the trailer, hit like anyway. Just do me a solid. You know, I'm trying to well, I want to get to 50 subscribers by the end of the week. So do that also. Hit the subscribe button. And, you can comment below on what you think of the trailer. And, why am I wearing these headphones? I don't know. But so uh I really enjoyed the first Wonder Woman movie. It sort of reinvigorated the DC movies and what they were trying to do with the new DC EU, whatever you want to call it. And Aquaman did an okay job. It wasn't good. It was good. It wasn't great, but it did an okay job. So a lot of people were excited for this next Wonder Woman movie, and I think this trailer delivered. You know, Patty Jenkins is back directing, so you know, she did great with the first one. Um, get this out of here. Oops. But yeah. So the like I said, Patty Jenkins is back. She did great with the first one. Uh, the last part of the first movie wasn't great. The villain, but I think that's more to do with the writing than Patty Jenkins. So, hopefully the villain in this one is Cheetah. So hopefully Cheetah's a good villain played by Kristen Wiig. Some people think that's an odd choice, but I've come to learn that you can't really base your thoughts of whether, people think Kristen Wiig's the funny person, but there are many examples of actors crossing over into new genres. So, I think we should give her a shot. What's gonna happen with I mean, I guess it's been rumored for a while that Steve Trevor would be back as the love interest. And it's going to be interesting how, there's no, it's not like Captain America who is frozen. And so we'll see. I don't know how that's going to play out. But the movie takes place in the 80s, and you can definitely see the 80s. The color scheme of a lot of it's the 80 color scheme, the bright colors. So, And at the end of the trailer, it was funny. Because if you remember in the first movie, you know, uh, Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, played like the fish out of water, coming over from a new planet or coming over from the Mascara over to Earth and not really knowing what things were or, just not knowing things. So now the roles are kind of reversed because you see them, her and Steve Trevor, Chris Pine, walking through this like outdoor area, and you see her saying to Steve that all these things are art. They were like sculptures and statues. And then Steve Trevor stops, looks down, and Gal Gadot is like, that's just a trash can. And then, he's like, oh, that's just. But I thought it was funny. I thought it was kind of like a little callback to the first movie where the roles, like a role reversal sort of thing. So I don't know how much of that we'll get, but I'm very intrigued to see where, well, first of all, how Steve Trevor comes back and just where the DCEU is going to go, on the success of the Joker. Are they going to do just sort of separate movies? Or are they going to try again and bring everything together at the end? I think the problem with what DC did is that they tried to have their Avengers up front. The Justice League was like the second movie of the DCEU. Like, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't consider Man of Steel part of the DCEU because it happened so many years ago, even though they were using Henry Cavill as Superman. But I would think DCEU started with Batman vs Superman, then the Justice League came out, and people didn't really like them at all. But then, and Shazam also. Shazam was a huge hit. So I think with Wonder Woman being really good, Aquaman being okay but not terrible, and then Shazam being a huge hit, I think they have themselves the start of something. And we'll see. The Batman's coming out with Robert Pattinson. I'm not sure. There hasn't been any talk about whether that's going to connect or not or what, because the Joker was meant as a standalone movie at first, but that's also when everyone thought Javier or Joaquin Phoenix was just interested in doing one, but then it came out that he might be interested in doing another one. So are they going to find a way to tie it into Batman? And then are they going to find a way to tie Batman into the DCEU at a later date. Keeping Gal Gadot, uh, Jason Momoa, and Zachary Levi as Shazam, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of questions that I think will be. I don't even know if they'll be answered with this movie. I mean, maybe there will be some kind of end credit scene like we had in Iron Man, but maybe they'll. I don't know if they got that far yet, and it is kind of early. Maybe they'll. I think they just said. I think Flash just got a release date, so that's another movie to look out for and see if. So they're coming along. We'll see. No, I mean they don't need to link everything together, but I like what Marvel's done. I think it's really worked well. It's definitely worked well with them because every other movie is making $1 billion. So we'll see what Warner Brothers has in store, and we'll see how Kristen Wiig is as Cheetah, and Gal Gadot clearly proved her naysayers wrong by being a great Wonder Woman, and I'm just really interested in seeing Steve Trevor, how he got back, and seeing how the movie unfolds. And, I'd be perfectly happy if it's a good standalone movie. I don't need it. Like I said, I don't need it to connect. But that's it. I think, I mean, it comes out this year. I think maybe June. I'm not sure exactly when it comes out, but you know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about the movie. Are you excited? Maybe give me a little backstory, I guess, maybe on, the Wonder Woman comics and what storyline maybe you think is going to play out. And yeah, that's it. See ya.